Howdy folks, how y'all doing? Hey, today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Kind of similar, but yeah, it's kind of, well, not the same. We got, yeah, some things and stuff here. Just showed up. I want to, well, I want to not camp out on this thing. We're not gonna do all kinds of testing and reviews and that sort of thing. This is going to be a little different, more like a public service announcement kind of thing, because it's going to be a limited time deal. And yeah, it kind of fits in here. I don't know if that's going to matter. It's probably upside down. No, it's right side up. Anyway, this is one hell of a machine. One hell of a bang for the buck. In fact, it's the most machine you can get for this kind of money. From any brand or maker or manufacturer, there is nothing out there at this price point that can beat it. And it's still on sale. So I wanted to just run you over it real quick. And hopefully stop making all this racket here. And yeah. Then hopefully you got $2,000 laying around. You can go get your own, right? Yeah, you get. One hell of a machine. Get rid of all this packing crap here real quick. Yep. Whatever, and it's a monster. Yep, that is big. All right, charging brick, power cord. Help, I guess. I don't know, I'll go through that later. That's kind of cheesy, but it's fine. Oh, that's metal. That's aluminum. I can feel it by the temperature difference. Anyway, there's the machine. I just put some fingerprints on there, so you can see how that's going to work. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and there we are. All right, just give you a quick overview of the thing here. I haven't, you saw I just took it out of the box, so I got to go through the whole setup process. And once I do that, I'll tune you back in. Then give you one final glamour shot and send you the links, because like I said, this is a time-sensitive deal. I'm not going to camp out on review here. I'm just going to, hey, this is a hell of a machine for $2,000. The price has been creeping up, and I've been watching it, so, you know, I'm just letting you know it's going to be $50 more by the time you see it than what I paid for it, but I got it for $2,000. And this is the most hardware that you can get for that kind of money. I couldn't build a desktop for those numbers, and it's right here in this tiny little laptop, small form factor. Yeah. All right, let me go through the setup process, and then we'll wrap up here, because I like I said, I just want to kind of do a public service announcement for you guys, let you know this thing exists, first of all, and that sale is going to be for a limited time only. So bang for the buck. My God, this is a hell of a machine. One hell of a machine. All right, I thought I'd just show you here real quick while I have the lights a little bit tamer in this room. Yeah, you get the rainbow bright keyboard and all that crap. I freaking hate RGB with a passion, but it is controllable. I will make them all white so they don't dance like some, yeah, I don't even want to go there. I hate them. Anyway, just powered it on. Got Windows set it. Windows completely set up. I wanted to mention here two things actually. One, I did not have to create an online account, even though I have one. I was never asked to log in or anything like that. So I'm set up here with a local account. I know that was an issue with Windows 11, and this is my very first time actually using Windows 11. So I'm kind of learning as I go here. Now, I noticed something. Once it was fully updated and all that jazz, that looks to me like it's not connected to the internet. And I had to connect it to my router to, do the updating and all that. So, what the hell? That makes no damn sense. It's connected. It is online, but not according to the icon. And right there, it's telling me I got networks available. Is this thing focused? It's saying there's networks available, and it's saying I'm not connected according to that little globe icon. So I don't know. Like I said, my first test run of Windows 11. I'm not I'm not a fan from everything I read. So I would never install this myself. I'm still running Windows 10, but yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. This is Windows 11 Home. So yeah, that's what I know thus far. All right, let's go over some numbers here real quick. This is a 12th gen i9 12. I'll throw a spec sheet up in here. All right, I thought real quick now we just go over, show you the sales flyer, whatever, the website, the web page, the whole nine. You can see what I see. I'm not making it up. Bang for the buck. My God, you can't beat it. I've tried and I couldn't. So this is what it is. The basic specs, whatever, 15.6-inch screen, 165 hertz refresh rate, 32 gigs DDR5, 1 terabyte solid state drive, 3080 Ti, which is the 16 gigabyte version. Dimensions and weight, i9 12th gen, 12900. There you go, or 12. Yeah, I'd struggle with that every time. I want to say 129,000, and I always get it wrong. Whatever. You see it for yourself right there. Up to 5 gigahertz boost. And, yeah, it's kind of like that. That's basically a 2K resolution, I believe. That's how that would break down for resolution. Not 4K would be, yeah, it should be 2K at 165 hertz. And Windows 11 Home. And it's kind of rinse and repeat in here. Some stuff we already know. Memory, DDR5, 4800 megahertz speed-wise. Guys, beat it. I can't. I literally couldn't. Anywhere. This is one hell of a machine. Latest and greatest Bluetooth. Wi-Fi. It's not killer Wi-Fi, but it's right there. It's the same, as close as you would ever want it to be. Without having the word killer in it. It's right there. It'll do 4K 120 or it'll do 8K at 60, via the HDMI port. It's the HDMI 2.1. So, yep, like that. Webcam, I forgot to mention that. I don't think I mentioned it after. I'm doing this all after the fact. And, yeah, I don't think I mentioned anything about the webcam. Yes, it has one. It's only 720. But, yes, it's got one. And that's noise for another day. And 280 watt power brick, 65 watt hour battery, and again, stuff. It's a relatively new laptop right there. Date first available, as you can see it, and it's currently at that. So, guys, gals, ladies and gents, if you can get it, I highly recommend, strongly suggest. This is one hell of a machine for those numbers. Hand to God, swear to you, I couldn't build a desktop with this hardware for those numbers. I couldn't do it. So, yeah, you get all this and, that tiny little form factor. If you can afford it, get you one. It's a hell of a deal. $2,000. I'm blown away. I'm seriously surprised. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm glad that they did it. One hell of a machine. This is all aluminum. This whole upper plate here is aluminum, just as the outer side of the lid is all aluminum. One hell of a machine, guys, for $2 grand. Well, now it's $50 more than the day I bought it. It's $20.50 now, or $2,050. Still worth every penny. I mean, anybody else out there with the same or even close to the same hardware, they're up $2,600, $2,800, $3 grand on some of them, like the Zephyrus from ASUS. This is what you, well, this is the most hardware that you can get for the least amount of money. And that's why I want to get this video out real quick and you know, dirty. I'm not going to camp out on this thing doing any kind of reviews. You know, it's a time-sensitive deal. So I'll just show you a little bit up close and personal here. I did make some fingerprints, and I think some of that was moisture. I think some of that, yeah, you're just seeing water more than like oily, greasy stuff. Or maybe it's a little bit of both. Yeah, it's a little bit of both, huh? Anyway, you get HDMI 2.1 and display port. You get, you know, your Ethernet there. That's where your power goes. Mini display port on that side. A couple of USB Type A's here. They're 3rd gen. Well, I'm sorry, 1st gen 3.1 USBs. You get USB-C here, which is version 3.2. It also has DisplayPort capability. It's not Thunderbolt, but it's damn near the same thing. I mean, it's speed-wise, it's right there, ain't it? I don't know why they're not calling it Thunderbolt. I guess because of the DisplayPort. Yeah, it's got its own dedicated DisplayPort, so whatever. It is the latest and greatest version of USB-C that's currently available. And you get another one, you know, USB-C right, or USB 3.1 Type A right there. Multi-configuration headphone, microphone, and headphone jack right there. And you can upgrade to, you know, you can put another SSD in here. There's a spare M2 slot for upgrading or adding storage if you like. And you can go up to 64 gigabytes of RAM in this. This one currently has 32 as equipped. And like I keep saying, this is one hell of a deal. So, I mean, if you can afford it and if you're in the market for, you know, a killer machine. I mean, this is, I couldn't build a desktop. I couldn't build a freaking desktop with this hardware for this money. And I mean, look at it. It's freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, the spec sheet will be in there. The links for it will be down in the description and in the comments, and everywhere I can stick it, I'll stick it. And I mean, it's a hell of a thing. And then still, I didn't have to create any kind of like an online account. I got a local account here with Windows 11. I'm sure I'm going to be fighting with that as time goes on, but yeah, well, neither here nor there. I can downgrade it or change it to whatever I want now that I own the machine, you know what I mean? So, all right, like I said, this is going to be a short and sweet one. Just wanted to kind of let you know this thing exists. And if you can't afford it, by all means, grab yourself one, because the deal won't last. All right, hope you found this helpful. It wasn't much. Yeah, I hope you just found it helpful. So, all right, give me one of these, or if you feel like it, give me one of those, and, you know, I'm going to wrap it up right here. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you in the next one. All right, cheers.